Bitcoin and cryptocurrency continue to prove why they may be one of the best financial opportunities in the future due to recent price action and the infrastructure being built. And you know we got the facts to prove it. They got some people taking big swings in cryptocurrency and hitting home runs. So we're going to discuss that a little bit. And finally, we're going to discuss one of the theories on why you may want to concentrate on the areas you invest in and what you invest in inside of those areas. Welcome back to another episode of Where the Money At. You know we're keeping it rocking and rolling. So let's get right into it. We got Bitcoin basically sitting at $38,000, up 5% in the last 7 days, up 2% in the last 24 hours. We got Ethereum sitting at $2,050, up 5% in the last 7 days. BNB sitting at $230, XRP sitting at 61 cents, and Solana sitting at $58.20, up 10% in the last 7 days. As you can see, if you locked in, you know altcoins are going crazy. I didn't even notice Uniswap was up 30%, 26% in the last 7 days. That makes absolutely no sense. Are we in the start of a new bull run? Who knows? But I want to specifically talk about Bitcoin's price action because this is the recent price action on the daily on TradingView. And within the last couple of days, we've hit yearly all-time highs at around 38,400. And that's very impressive due to the fact that in the US, there's a lot of talks of recession. And if you understand what's going on with the interest rates, we're raising interest rates and there's a lot of inflation going on. And globally, global tensions are getting really, really high. We don't know what's going on, if there's going to be a Cold War or hot wars going on. So it's pretty impressive. But, it's not necessarily about the daily price action, but I do want to point out one thing that I cannot ignore is I have the 200-week EMA pulled up, and the recent price action has sent it way above the 200-week EMA. And as you can see in the past, if we're above it, like we were, like we started off in September 20, we really get above it. And once we get below it, we really get below it. So with how far we are above it, could it be the start of the next bull run? I'm not in that camp that believes that, but it's not necessarily about what I believe or what I think is going to happen. The price is going to do what it's going to do. So that's the price news. That's the price action. So let's actually get into the news. Well, first I want to touch on this theory, the theory of the power of concentration. So I feel like you really want to lock in on things and focus on things because we're in the age of information. You can get on social media, you can get on Google and look up so much information about so many things. And a lot of people, I'm approaching the age 30 range. So a lot of people my age are wanting to get into investing. And this is the age of investing and start your own business and yada, yada, yada. So we want to invest in cryptocurrency. We want to invest in foreign exchange. We want to invest in gold. We want to invest in real estate. We want to invest in rental properties. And, that's in theory, that's a good idea. All those things are good ideas, but in reality, it's a hard thing to do. So that's why I specifically chose to lock in on one asset class, which is crypto. And based off the information I found researching real estate, stocks, cryptocurrency, I feel like cryptocurrency is the best opportunity and has the biggest highest ceiling, in my opinion, and none of this is financial advice. And also, you have to have concentration within that concentration because there's so many cryptocurrency projects out there that you can't invest in everything. I mean, the top 100, there's no way in hell you'll be able to invest in all the top 100 coins. So that's why I pick a certain amount of projects that I feel like will do really well in the future, not just a year from now, not just one cycle from now, but possibly 10 to 15 years in the future that'll net me good returns. So that's my little theory on that. So let's get into what I talked about at the beginning of this episode. There's so much infrastructure being built inside of cryptocurrency. Last episode, we talked about exchanges being created, and we're going to talk about it again today. We have Interactive Brokers launches crypto trading in Hong Kong. Interactive Brokers Hong Kong has broadened its financial services to include cryptocurrency trading for retail clients. If you know anything about Hong Kong as far as introducing new financial products, they are very strict, and you have to go through many hoops to get it to retail. But we have cryptocurrency projects and exchanges launching for Hong Kong retail. Last episode, we talked about Victory Securities offering products to retail customers for cryptocurrency. So if these stories continue to come out every day, we may need to pay attention to it because for the long term, for the space, that is great news. More people will be able to invest in cryptocurrency. And the next time we have a bull run, and when I say bull run, I mean the price action goes from 11,000 like it did in October 20 to all the way up to 63,000 in April 2021, that's a bull run. That's when the price goes exponentially up at a very, very quick rate. So I had to do a little research to understand who are interactive brokers, and I checked their LinkedIn, and it seems that they are headquartered in Greenwich, Connecticut, which is really, really crazy because it's a U.S. company, well, it's headquartered in the U.S., but it's offering new services and expanding in Hong Kong. So we talked about that earlier with the regulatory climate inside of the US. It's very, very tough for cryptocurrency companies to expand and grow. So they're doing it outside in the US. So that's just really, really crazy. And I think that's something we should also pay attention to, especially if you're living outside of the US. Like the regulatory framework for inviting cryptocurrency innovation is there. And if you're out there, you should really, really keep your eye open because there's some opportunities out there coming for y'all. There's some opportunities for Americans too, but not as many as popping up elsewhere. So back to Interactive Brokers, headquartered in Greenwich, Connecticut. Pretty decent sized company, possibly up to 5,000 people. It's a brokerage, technology company, ESG company, financial tech. And what do they offer? I'm not shilling this company, but I just had to do some research on who are they and why is it significant that they have offerings inside of Hong Kong and they are on the NASDAQ. They offer stocks, options, mutual funds, futures, spot currencies, combinations, yada yada yada. They have options tools. They do portfolio. They have portfolio management tools, trading tools, and advanced analytics. So I had to do a little research. It seems like they're a pretty decent sized company. I believe in this story they said they had. Where's that number? They had a capitalization of about 34 billion. So that's nothing to sneeze at. But also, let's get into the next story. OKEx sets sights on Brazil with cryptocurrency exchange and wallet. Cryptocurrency exchange OKEx has announced the launch of the services to users in Brazil through a dedicated local exchange and Web3 wallet. If you don't already know who OKEx is, uh, they're a huge cryptocurrency exchange. Let's check their LinkedIn to get their little quick bio. I believe they were founded in 2017. Yep. And they have over 50 million users in over 180 regions globally. So that's a pretty big size company. They also have between 1 and 5,000 exchange employees working for them. Nothing to sneeze at. No small company. They're exchange. They specialize in exchanges, blockchains, futures, APIs, technology, and cryptocurrency. Huge company. They have a lot of money in their marketing. I don't personally use OKEx, but I see them everywhere, and I see them building a lot during this quote unquote bear market, if that's what you want to call it. So every day we got stories of exchanges popping up everywhere. So that's just more good news. And when you're locked in, you start to notice all of these things. So that's it for the price action. That's it for the news. And there's one more thing I want to discuss, and that's taking big risk. We got this story here, and let's just go through it real quick. Investor nets over 27 million in profit from this cryptocurrency. Now, this is it's a not an educational piece, but it's kind of a shield piece. When I say shield, that means pushing a project by through marketing. So this is basically an advertisement. Shilling is basically advertisement, and it's a shield for Dogecoin. I don't personally invest in meme coins, but there are a lot of opportunities in meme coins. So let's just go through it. Dogecoin millionaires. Carl Eric Reintz or Carl Eric R. investment. Earlier this week, it was reported that Carl Eric of Conquest invested 4 million from the show's budget in Dogecoin and realized a return of 27 million. So apparently, this guy is a director. I think he directed 47 Ronin, and he directs a show called Conquest, and he was given $55 million from Netflix. And apparently he bought some crypto and Rolls Royces. But from this story, and I don't know how true this is, give or take some salt. You know what I'm saying? This is just an advertisement piece, and this is just a random piece by Crypto Ticker, whoever that is. So take that as you will. But he invested 4 million and gained 27 million off of a meme coin. So I say all that to say, sometimes you gotta bet big, sometimes you gotta take risks. Would I recommend taking risk on Dogecoin? No, I wouldn't. But because I wouldn't, I would never have the opportunity to get a profit like this. So for every success story like this, there are a million failure stories of people throwing their money into terrible cryptocurrencies and losing their money. But some people take a big swing and hit a home run. So this guy got 55 million. So it wasn't even his money, and invested four of that and returned 27 million. If all that is true, then this guy has won one of the best games I have ever seen played. He's already a director. And I'm a huge Keanu Reeves fan, and I did not watch 47 Ronin because it just looked bad. You know what I'm saying? I might go watch it, probably not. But he took a big swing and he hit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to take big risk, and I'll never blame anybody for taking a big risk in something they believe in, something they've invested in, and something they feel like will work. It does not always work, and every shot you shoot is not going to go in, but you got to shoot in order to make it. You know what I'm saying? So really, really, really quick video. I just want to hit y'all with some information, show y'all that there's innovations going on in the cryptocurrency space every day. There's people that's making life-changing money in it. There's also people losing a big amount of money in it. So you got to weigh out the risk and the rewards. And as long as you do that, I'm pretty sure you'll be all right. Let's stay focused. Let's stay locked in, and I'm going to holler at y'all.